All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind in the back. But in this video we're going to be doing a welding repair. So here on my brother-in-law's trailer, he has a couple of areas where he wants me to tackle. This one I'm going to save it for later when I have more daylight. But as you can see, some rust holes there. Now it looks like somebody had tried to repair it before, here and here. You can't really see it. I don't have my flashlight with me, but there is a small crack on this little weld here, and then there's a little bit of, I don't know if this is a crack or starting to become a crack, but it looks like there's a plate that's welded onto this, and there's a cross member behind this. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut out this small piece or cut out the whole section. Whatever the case is, it needs to be repaired. I'm gonna use a fiberglass welding blanket to cover all this so the sparks and the little BBs don't hit the tires or the airbag. But on the other side is the same thing, same spot. So like I said, I'm gonna do that on a later date. It's probably gonna be a two-part video. But so today we're gonna tackle is this up here. So you can see that crack all the way there along the bead. So grind that out, re-weld it, and if I can climb up here, there's also another fracture there, and then there's a whole piece missing right here. So what we're gonna do, I have some 1/4-inch flat stock, 4 inches wide, almost 4 foot long. I'd need to grind this down and grind this down, and there's also a fracture here, crack, and there's a crack here as well. So this entire section I'm gonna have to be welding, so that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a two-part video, and also on a later date. So I'm gonna end up doing is just getting everything ready, measure that, cut it, and get her done. So let me try to set up a tripod, maybe get some angle shots or whatever, and let's talk more working. So let's get on with it. All right, so I didn't show y'all the welding process because I don't know how well it would have came out, in my opinion. Plus, I'm just recording on my iPhone, so I don't know if you'll be able to see, you know, the arc and the puddle and whatnot. But at the same time, I don't want my phone being ruined, especially the camera and with the heat radiating. But anyways, cut this piece. It was 3 feet and 4 inches, and on all of them, I grind it down towards like almost like a root pass, and then make a bevels. So this is what I ended up doing over here. I put like, those are 3 caps, 2 fills, and 1 nice big root at the bottom. I started with 6011 actually. You know, the other welds that were on there, I didn't grind it all the way down, just where the crack was. And then with that 6011, I was able to kind of burn most of all that old welds off because it's a deep penetrating rod. And then the rest of it's 7018. Over here, same thing. You can tell where it got nice and hot right here. But same thing again, 1 root pass, fill, and 2 caps. Over here, the same story. Like, again, I am no professional welder. This is like, see if it focus pretty all right. See, nice and hot again right here. You can see a little bit of undercut. That's what I'm guessing that's called. What's there's a name for it, for the valleys or whatever. The people call them valleys. That's what I hear them. The valleys, you don't want that. You want where it's almost flushed one to the other. Almost like this right here. And also, that's the chipping hammer deal. So, again, I'm not a professional welder, but I do know if you're doing welding and whatnot, or starting to, don't do that on your test pieces or on the pipe, especially if you're going to be taking a test. That's a big no-no. But this is just a repair. It's on a flatbed. It's not really all that important, but it's good to, you know, do the practice. That way, when you do end up doing, you know, the test or whatever, it's out of habit. Force out of habit. And then here is the last repair. Small little crack. That's my nice big cap over it. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Autofocus. There we go. So that's what I ended up doing. So that's done. I'm not gonna bother prime it, you know, at least put a nice little coat of paint, because my brother-in-law is gonna paint the trailer and restain the boards and whatnot. I had to get a cup of water from our washout pit and put on the boards, that way you don't, you know, burn the wood. I had to even put the the fire blanket down here, because when I was doing that one right there, I started seeing smoke and a nice little bushfire here. So I was like, oh. So I stomped it all out and then put this down. That way, in case, you know, sparks and stuff, whatever, it just land on that blanket and won't start a fire. So that's why you have one of those and a fire extinguisher with you. All right, well, it's getting close late. It's a good day. There was one welding job I did before this one. I'll put a picture of it. It's just some channel iron, cut it, you know, 2 feet long and 2 feet high, welded together on a 90. And it's gonna be some type of brackets for, I think, an air tank or a toolbox on a wrecker. And got that done. Easy cash, 1 hour. Done. And this one here, well, like I said, this is technically day 2 for this. Day 1 was me repairing, some of those boards were out and there was a leaking air tank and a couple of broken cross members that were cracked actually. Filled those in and then fixed one of these post deals for when you haul, I'm guessing, pipe. That one over there, that's what you can see, it's kind of going this way. So yeah, that's day 1. This is day 2 doing this. And so day 3, or the third part, would be fixing that. So when I'm ready to tackle this, also film it. Hopefully I can do a little bit better. Again, y'all tell me what y'all want to see, don't want to see, fast forward, whatever. Just let me know in the comments. And also, I know I haven't been making any videos because guess what? I am finished with my college for diesel equipment at TSTC, or Texas State Technical College. Tuesday was my last day, and this upcoming Tuesday I graduate. So been busy, finals, it's crazy. Finally got done, and now I can spend more time trucking again, doing loads. Work was very slow, now it's starting to pick up, so I'm hoping that kind of stays going up on the trend. If not, welding on the side, hopefully making videos for y'all, and again, more videos. So yeah, y'all know what to do. Go and subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side.